What's going on, everyone? So, a little while ago, I reviewed a new movie, which I hate, Marvel. But yeah, so why not talk about a DC one now? Today, we're going to talk about Blue Beetle. It was released August 18th, 2023, and it was directed by Angel Manuel Soto, who did films like Charm City Kings, The Wrecking Crew, La Granja, um, Mundo Forever Young. This had a budget of $104 million and it made just over $130.8 million. So it was, I think that's technically a flop. I mean, take in like advertising and promotion costs and stuff, but still. So, Blue Beetle. Well, a young kid returns to Panama City to be with his family after school, and yeah, an asteroid sort of type thing delivers basically this weird contraption that latches onto him and turns him into this weird cyborg looking dude that's blue and glowing, and they call itself the Blue Beetle. And so, yeah, he learns how to use this with the help of his family and everything. But meanwhile, there's an evil scientist lady who is running her company, and they're trying to duplicate it and make it for bad and make military weapons out of it. So she's trying to hunt them down and fight it. She makes her own evil version of it with that glows red and stuff. And yeah, it's up to him and his family to fight them off and prevent this from happening. So yeah, this is a very comic book looking type of movie. I was very impressed with this. It was very nicely shot. There's a lot of good colors and everything mixed into this to make it feel more inviting. A very family friendly feel to it and stuff. It's not as dark or anything as some of the other DC movies and that. Yeah, the the CG and stuff in this actually works pretty well. It actually looks pretty good. There's a lot of good action, choreography, and stuff in this, and it actually holds up pretty cool. Even though it was only made 2 years ago. Yeah, so I actually enjoyed those aspects actually looked really good. The acting is not too bad in this. Some of them can be a little wooden in certain spots, but yeah, George Lopez definitely steals the show. He plays the uncle and has the most comedic spots, but obviously he's a comedian, so you hear. But you kind of need that in this type of family film. Most of the Marvel movies now are so serious and dull, then they don't kind of lose that aspect of it. This one mixes humor and really well with the action and everything in it. Now, character wise, there's a little too many in this movie. There's a lot, and I don't know if it like in the comics. I haven't really read the comics for this Blue Beetle or anything, but they really rely on the family a lot in this, which is kind of disappointing. I kind of wanted to see like the Blue Beetle fight everyone off, but not just have the family all constantly fighting and stuff, because it kind of takes away from the superhero aspect of it, which I think is the biggest flaw in this film. I think if they it's cool to see all their contraption stuff, like the girl's father who uh, originally had the work for the evil boss, made all these cool contraptions to help him, and the Blue Beetle character basically just fights the bad guy at the end, and it doesn't really incorporate well. If you focus more on that one suit and stuff, sort of like the Iron Man movies and stuff, then it would have been way better. But instead they incorporate all this family thing because they're trying to make a family friendly movie, and yeah, it kind of just bogs it down, and it's not very amusing or entertaining in that part. It kind of just gets over stimulating and frustrating in some spots. And that the music is actually not too bad. There's some very quirky stuff in there, and it kind of works, kind of doesn't. So, yeah, I like this movie better than Captain America: Brave New World, but I still thought it was an all right movie. I didn't think it was like the greatest thing ever or anything like that. I still think all the Batman movies are better and stuff. So, but Blue Beetle wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. A lot of people are hating on this and stuff, but I thought it was actually not that bad. So I'm going to give Blue Beetle a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was amusing enough, and yeah, it definitely was entertaining. So yeah, especially when he cuts like the bus down the center. That was cool stuff. Why can't we see more of that? But yeah, so it is streaming on Netflix right now if you want to check it out. But also I'll link the trailer down below like always, so you can see what I'm talking about down there. Also link down below is my Instagram, that's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. Home stories, you put the film title in there, some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek P Reviews, that's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below, @Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people will ever comment your opinions of the film down below. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And don't forget to subscribe. Hope find some weird shit all day. Probably never thought of checking that together. And also share my opinions on popular films, upcoming classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, we're going to do an indie horror thriller in the next review. Homebound, not Housebound. Homebound. It's a British film and it looks pretty cool. So I'll be checking that out in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those alien-made cyborg machines enhancing human technology and human bodies. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.